I'm gonna keep my camera off, just while I'm eating, and then
Oh,
I'll put the camera back on.
okay. And Elizabeth and Brad are coming.
They are coming?
They are, yes. I just want to
Okay.
make sure because I hadn't heard from them. So they both, yeah, they're both coming.
Michelle, how's your knee?
Oh, I'm getting there. You have good days and bad days. Like 2 days ago was great. I had hardly any pain. And then yesterday, I went to the grocery store for the first time. I didn't drive. I'm still not driving because I'm still drowsy. Not as bad as I was, but anyway. And then I just was in such pain when I came home. And my
Mm,
ankle's been swelling. Ugh, yeah.
that's funky, huh?
Yeah, they just said the swellings just move, if I stand too much, it just goes south. Gravity pulls it
Fluids
down to my
moving around,
ankle.
yeah, yeah,
I think it could be the ankle I sprained years ago. It makes me feel I'm just a little more susceptible because of that.
yeah,
I'm not sure, but for the most part, way better than I was. I mean, way
yeah,
better. Those first 3 weeks were really hard.
yeah, they're brutal.
Yeah. But thanks for asking. Mm.
So that was the most you've done is going to the grocery store?
Last Wednesday, one of my sisters was here, and now I have another one here. We went to the Bridge of Flowers, and so that was the first time I used the rollator thing, and that was okay. I mean, we after that we went to we didn't walk much. I drove up to well, we drove not me, my sister drove up to the Josh Simpson place. Then we had lunch from the little Lebanese food truck, and then we stopped at Shelburne Coffee Roasters, and then we stopped at Apex Orchard. So by the time I got home, my ankle was really swollen.
Yeah, you're probably
But
exhausted.
And
yeah.
that's weird. Well, I mean, maybe it's just normal part of it,
It's
but
gravity. Yeah, I don't know
yeah,
anybody else that this has happened to, but anyway.
yeah.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, that's from what I understand. Everybody's different.
And I found sitting for any length of time was brutal for quite a while. I
Yeah.
had to, I would go down to get my hair done or my nails done, and they would say, do you want us to lift up your foot? And I said, yeah, that'd be great. Cause I couldn't go to the movies or anything. It was so uncomfortable to
Yeah.
sit, but it gets better and better.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the PT is going well, actually. And I actually started doing some more of the exercises at home because I felt like what they gave me was too easy. So I just wrote down when I got home, I wrote down some of them that I remembered. But but that's me. I like the PT part because I miss all the exercise classes, Marianne. Guess this was a
Yeah.
good summer for Kathy to take off since I couldn't do it anyway.
Yeah,
From my
yeah.
perspective. Yeah. But anyway, so we're just waiting on
And
Brad.
then when she's back, you'll have to start,
Definitely.
slow
Yeah.
probably and do what
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
doctor says to do.
Yeah. It'll
Yeah.
be a while before I can get on a mat, is what the PT said. So
Uh-huh. Yeah.
we'll figure out something. I can do it in a chair. I can do it on the bed.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. So Brad went to town hall. He just texted me.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's
I
on
didn't
his way
say it was
home.
Zoom. You probably
Yeah.
just forgot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did remember we wanted to look at the latest version of the logo, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't put that on there. I thought of it afterwards. And then um was Brad reviewing the naming policy? Was he going to be the final editor? Did I remember that right? Because we did that last time. We approved it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Or did we need a little him to do the final editing? Just to be sure. I don't remember.
Yeah, he was gonna take a look.
That's what I thought. Okay. Okay. Then I guess we just have to see the latest version of the logo too, which is exciting. So I think it'll be relatively short tonight unless there's a lot more to talk about that isn't on the agenda.
Marianne, I've noticed in the library building has those like slots, the slats on the outside.
Yeah.
Wh- What is
So
the,
all of those slats, so where those slats are, it's gonna have slate siding and
slate siding?
slate
Oh,
shingles. Yes.
cool.
Um, so those slats are what the shingles will be nailed to.
Interesting.
Yeah. Um, so they're, um, so the roofing, there's a bunch of different subcontractors and different subcontractors have responsibility for different parts of the job, and the roofing subcontractor is installing the siding. And
Oh, because they're
um,
familiar with slate, I
and
bet,
Hmm?
right? They're familiar with slate, I bet. That's probably why, right?
Right. Well, I think that was what they were hoping, but so far they don't actually have someone
Oh,
that they are going to use. So they had somebody who got a date they do everything first on a mock-up, and then the architect inspects it. And so they did the slate siding on the mock-up, and they do like the corner detail, and then the details are on the windows because those are the harder, more
Mhm.
complicated spots. And they didn't pass muster.
Oh.
So they have to either that person has to have more training or they have to find somebody else. So they're working on that.
Mhm.
And it has to pass muster with the architect first. So, and the architects have used slate siding on other buildings, so they know what it's supposed to look like.
Mhm.
And it's the same as like cedar shingles, right?
I would
Or
think, yeah.
yeah.
But
So
but it's gonna last forever. Slate
forever. Well, it's
goes
gonna
on and
last
on and
all of
on.
us for sure.
Yeah, that's
And
awesome.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, and be maintenance free.
Maintenance
Um,
free, right? That's
Maintenance
why we did
free.
cedar shingles, because it's less
Right,
maintenance than
right.
painting a house.
Yes. And there's a little bit, just a tiny bit of Alaskan yellow cedar, just to sort of give it some character. So the two sort of areas that bump out have Alaskan yellow cedar. That's up, or some of that is up already. It's really pretty. And
Hmm.
that will need to be stained. It has like a clear stain on it.
Yeah,
And you could leave it and not stain it, but if you do stain it periodically, it lasts longer. But even that's going to last a long time.
Mhm.
And again, the Alaskan yellow cedar might outlast some of us anyway,
yeah, cedar lasts a
so,
long time.
so
It's a
that's
great
good. So
wood.
that's more than halfway up already.
Cool.
And it looks
As
really
long
nice.
as it doesn't curl in the sun like ours did. Our south facing, we have cedar siding, and some of it curled in the sun, so it has to be replaced after 23 years.
Oh, really?
Was it
Ours hasn't done
shakes
that. We're
or
sun
They're not
clapboards?
shakes. The top part of our house is shakes. The lower part isn't siding, and it curled.
board,
It was,
And
cedar
did you
board.
no,
treat it?
no.
No.
We had the clear stuff, but no, it wasn't. But
Okay.
it started to grow early on because we didn't know how much sun was going to be baking on that. It's south facing, so it's hot.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So we have the Alaskan yellow cedar there's some on the east side and the west side.
Hmm.
And I always think of like that
That's probably
west
better.
side sun at the end of the day as being, for some of the year is really hot, but it's only a couple of hours. It's not like south. And then the south end is gonna have the slate siding.
Hmm.
It's mostly gonna be slate siding.
Yeah. Yeah.
So and that's good. I think the plan is, well, I already talked to the chair of the town buildings committee,
Hmm.
and because I just wanted to make sure there was a plan for maintaining the cedar siding.
Hmm.
And he said, yep, we'll, like the new town buildings committee has a whole spreadsheet with maintenance plans for different buildings. And
Good. That's good.
so I just want to make sure, like last year, my goal was to make sure there was a plan for janitor service and snow removal. And we have plans for
Right.
those two things. And
Good.
now I want to start, like just making sure that there's a plan for maintaining the physical structure of the building. And then stuff like, so the adult room is going to have carpeting, and it's going to have carpet squares, and then they give you some extras. Um, and and then the rest is all rubber flooring, which is basically like linoleum.
Hmm.
Um, and so the linoleum really should have a very long life. And then
Hmm.
the carpeting, because we'll have the extra squares, should, again, and these are 30-year products, right? They
Right.
have a 30-year warranty. So, so I'm just, again, I'm hoping that that stuff all kind of outlasts us. And then the town's capital plan goes out 20 years. So like in 10 years, we could put new flooring on the capital plan for like in 20 years. So, but it doesn't, so Elizabeth, you can remember to do that in 10 years. Okay. Um, so, and because the town's capital plan doesn't go out that far, but we'll, we'll see. And then if we, it's gonna have that walk-off mat, so that should help protect the flooring, in the main entrance. So that'll be
Good.
good.
Good. Well, do we want to start without Brad?
Yeah,
Like, enough people? We do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have enough people. Okay. So the minutes from June would be the first thing. So we're ready to start the meeting. We're ready to open the meeting. And we'll look at the minutes. I didn't see anything. They look good to me. Anybody else?
Look good to me.
The only
Good.
thing that I have is, in order to submit the minutes, I just need the final room naming policy.
Right. Right. And I think that Brad, we'll have to ask Brad, he was gonna check it one more time just for any editing that might need to be done. So I guess we'll have to
Yep.
wait on that till he gets here to ask him.
Yep.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna put a reminder to go back to that. Okay. All right, do you want to, I read your report, but do you want to summarize and highlight anything that you might want to, anybody has questions about, or anything you want to elaborate on since you sent it out?
Oh, should we, approve the meeting minutes?
Oh, you're right, I'm sorry. Okay, so who wants to make a motion to accept the minutes as written?
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as written.
Okay, anybody want a second?
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor? Let's go with a roll call. Pam?
Here, yes, here.
Michelle, yes. Elizabeth?
Yes.
And Mel?
Yes.
Okay, so minutes are approved. Great, thanks for the reminder. Okay, and then now we're in the director's report.
Okay.
Anything to elaborate on, or anybody has questions?
yeah, okay. So the Army Corps actually showed up today and got
Oh.
started.
Mhm.
So that's really good. They were supposed to start about a month ago and then a piece of equipment broke down. So it's nice that that's actually started. I'm letting
That's for
Brad.
way out back, right?
Um,
The work way out
and-
back.
Is
that
yes,
for
way
the
out
work
back
back?
where the
Yeah.
radio tower was.
Mhm.
And then story time today was another like huge smashing success. There were 30 people there.
Fabulous.
And and then afterwards many of them come in and check out books, and it's it's really nice because it's really normal. It's how story time was pre-COVID. And so we're just really looking forward to being able to do story time in the new library. And because we think it'll always be like that, we'll just
great.
have, but it'll start, we've been doing it at the schools during the school year since COVID, and it'll be at the school until the library is ready to open, and then we'll move it to the library, and that'll be really nice, because then families can borrow books at the same time. Having it at the school is nice, it gives them the opportunity, but they don't have that opportunity to borrow books and just be at the library doing it that way. So so that was really good. It's been family participation at the library has been more regular and consistent this summer than it has been since COVID started. So
Great.
so that's really good.
Brad, we started, but we've only done the minutes so far. We were just chatting about stuff about the building that you probably already know anyway. So Okay, anything else that you wanted to highlight?
No.
Anybody have any
Let's
questions?
see. So the Friends of the Library, did I put the turkey trot on there? I think I
Yeah, you
did.
did,
Did,
yeah.
And so they have, let's see, 2 more sponsorships came in today. So, or maybe, let me look. I think, I forget who was on, did I list the ones that sent in sponsorships before?
I feel like I read that,
you
yeah.
listed 2.
Okay, so far for sponsorships, we have Amherst Insurance, Integrity Builders, Hess McWilliams, which is a large animal vet. Uh, 2 of the vets happen to live in Shutesbury. And then Window World, who is our biggest sponsor.
Oh.
And then today, the Friends received sponsorships from the New Salem Museum for the 3rd year in a row.
Oh,
All of these people are the 3rd year in a row.
wow.
And Greenfield Savings Bank.
Okay, that's
And,
great.
and
Wow.
so it's, you know, like the Friends learned how to do a new thing by organizing this event.
Mhm.
And now it's become sort of a sustainable event that is getting much easier for them to run. So, and there's a new volunteer who's been going to the meetings, so that's nice. And another new volunteer who's going to help. She can't go to the meetings, but she's going to help in other ways. So it's a nice thing. It'll become a ongoing community event that people, I think, will look forward to. And I think the volunteers have fun and the race participants have fun, and it's a successful fundraiser. Um, but the main way that the event makes money is through sponsorships, and the
Right.
sponsors continue to come through, and that's really
How many
great.
sponsors are there?
Well, so far there are, 6, 6 returning sponsors, I think.
How
So
many
let's
last
see.
year? I was blown away how many there
I
were.
think it was like 27
It was
sponsors or
really
something.
impressive.
Yeah,
I've worked the registration table the last 2 years, and it is a really fun event. It's
yes,
so
yes,
cheerful and people are having fun. It's nice to see so many people out in November when it's a
yes,
very
yeah,
yucky day.
yeah. And did you think it was better to have the registration table in the gym?
Yes, definitely. Yeah,
Yes, yeah,
definitely.
okay. That seemed to work out fine.
It did.
And I mean, next to the bathroom was not a good location.
No, and it was too
Yeah,
cramped there and the line got long and it was
yes,
having a
yeah.
slightly bigger table definitely helped too.
Yes. So, but yeah, so it was good. I mean, I forget it's between people who give cash and then people who give goods and services like either food for the race participants and the volunteers or prizes. It's probably like 50 sponsors.
Yeah, it was very impressive to see that
Yes.
table. And then all the food that was donated to for the runners. It was amazing.
Yeah. Yes.
Good
Yeah.
job,
Really
Elizabeth,
great. Yeah. So
and your
that's fun.
other
It's fun.
volunteer.
And then registration opens for that tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah.
alrighty. Okay.
Yeah, so early bird registration.
Mhm.
So,
Cool. All right. Anything else from the building committee?
Um, let's see. So I think I put on there that substantial completion is now later. It's
Yeah.
October 14th.
Okay.
But things are moving along. You know, we're still expecting National Grid to install the pole this week. That's a big milestone that needs to happen.
Mhm.
They probably would have come today, but there were a lot of power outages from yesterday, so they didn't, but they said they're coming tomorrow. So fingers crossed that that will actually happen. Um, so that'll be a big thing. And then, today there were people working on siding, people working on drywall, people working on the HVAC system. Those are all the different subcontractors that I just happened I went up first thing this morning to meet the Tidewater, which is the environmental firm that's
Mhm.
working for the Army Corps. So I was there at
Mhm.
like 7:20 this morning to meet them.
Mhm.
And those were just the subcontractors that I noticed as they were driving in. So the
Mhm.
HVAC, I saw them working on the siding and then the drywall. So,
Mhm.
so
Nice.
that was just, who I saw first thing this morning. When you go in there now, for a long time, you would go in and there might be 3 or 4 people working. And now you go in and there are a dozen people there or more.
Mhm. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and they keep working on building up the grade outside. So, they're working on it. It's just been slower than the original schedule, but I don't think that's that unusual.
No, probably not.
Yeah.
Brad, do you have anything you want to add as a member of the building committee? No?
No.
Okay. Okay, any other questions for Mary Ann? Brad, were you going to be reviewing the naming policy just to make sure everything looked grammatically correct and all that? I think do you remember?
I probably was. I've just returned from my big week away.
That's
and
fine. That's
I
fine.
haven't had much attention to anything.
It's
Uh,
okay. I didn't have it in notes. I just kind of remembered. So I asked at the beginning, and that's what Elizabeth recalled it. So you're so good at editing. If you want to just let
And
Mary.
was that an email from any specific person?
I
How
think
did
I
you?
shared it as a Google Doc. So I wonder if you can see it in your shared with me section.
That makes sense. I think I remember you saying you were going to do that way. Yeah. And then once you find it and it looks cleaned up, then you can go ahead and send it to all of us and send it to Mel because she needs to attach it to the minutes.
And if you can't find it, then I can get it to you with a link.
I do not see it in this list.
Okay.
So send it again and I'll look.
Okay.
Okay. Was there anything else? It feels like this is just like there wasn't much on the agenda this time. Because I have been otherwise occupied with recovering from my surgery, I haven't started thinking anything about um the employee what are we going to call that? Employee, well, it's protecting the employees, employee rights and the patron rights yet, but I think once I'm heading into the direction where I need to now be able to do things. I was too sleepy before. But and I think kids can work
You
on
were
that one.
going to ask Elizabeth to share the logo one more time.
Oh, that's right.
The
Yeah,
updated
there it is.
logo.
There it is on my agenda. You're right.
Okay.
Yes, if you're ready for that, Elizabeth, let us know when you're ready to share.
Sure. I was just
I
sending
think you
that
should
email
be
to
able
Brad.
to share.
And I've sent a request to be able to
Okay.
share.
There you go. You should be able to share now.
Okay. And then I'm just sharing one large image here
Mm-hmm.
of the final version. So the colors are the same. The only thing that's different is the font.
Mm-hmm.
That looks good.
It looks great. Yeah, I like it. Now, do we want to know who it was? Now that
Yes,
now that we've chosen one? Is everybody happy
Yeah,
with that? Is everyone happy with it? Because we should vote on it too.
Fedorovsky.
yeah. So the artist is Meredith Fedorovsky,
Ah,
and
okay.
she is a local. She's a medical illustrator.
Oh,
Um, but so she has a lot of design experience. She also makes some crafty cards using online drawing or drawing on the computer.
mhm.
And so yeah, she did this one, and because she has a background in design, she is willing to give us many versions of it. For example, if we were to put it on a dark fabric, she could give us the same logo with a dark background but white lettering, etc.
Okay. Uh-huh. Cool. That's great. Her name seems really familiar to me. Her last name more than anything. Any comments or questions or anything? Do we want to vote on it then?
I think it looks good.
Good, okay. All right, but you want to make a motion to accept this as our official logo for the new library?
I move that we accept this logo as this image as the new logo for our library.
Okay. Anybody want
Second that,
Okay, all right, so we'll do a vote. So Pam,
yes.
Michelle, yes, Elizabeth?
Yes.
Yes, and thank you for working on this. Brad
Yes.
and Mel.
Yes.
Great. Okay. It's our official logo for our new library. Yay.
Awesome.
I can just envision like t-shirts or bags or something. Like years ago I won a MN Spear canvas bag that I really like a lot. It was full of stuff too. It was like some raffle that you did. Like it was so long ago. I love that bag. So yeah, people might want to have library bags to take their books home in. You never know, right? Okay. So I think we've done everything then, unless there's something else that somebody can think of that we need to do. No?
I think we just need to pick the next meeting in August.
Yeah. Anybody have any date constraints that we need to work around? Just say what those are. I don't have any, so. I didn't make any plans for this summer. Well, how about the 18th? That's our third Monday. Does that work for people?
That works for me.
Anybody else? Does it work for you, Marianne?
I'm looking.
Okay.
I just want to make sure that I don't have something
Okay.
scheduled.
I am out of town.
Okay. So
I'm out
what
of town
would what would-
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
okay. Yeah, I might not be able to do that Tuesday. I'll be gone all day, and so I don't know. I don't know if I could. I don't know if I'd be able to make it. Other than that, I'm pretty flexible. Do we want to wait till the 25th? Does that work better? Are you back by then?
25th
I'm
or
back.
Monday. the
Monday
25th.
the 25th, yeah. It's always easier if we can stick to the same day of the week.
Yeah, that's true.
That works for me.
Okay. Anybody else? Does the 25th work?
Yep.
Yep.
I can do the
Okay.
25th.
Okay, let's do the 25th then. That
And
way
on Monday, does that mean it'll be virtual?
Marianne
Yes.
wanted to have virtual till we have a new library. So, if that's okay. Is that okay with everybody? Still stick with
Yeah.
virtual?
That's fine.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So August 25th, 7:30. See you then, if not sooner.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Good night. Thanks.
Okay. Good night, everybody.
Good night.